Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is well today, and today I'm going to be talking about trolling. And I know it's probably going to get me a backlash, but this article is about Katie Price and her son Harvey, and the petition called #Harvey's Law that she's trying to do to protect people with disabilities and mental health on the internet. And the reason I decided to do a video on this is because, as someone on the autistic spectrum, I feel it's important to get our voices heard, and I've been trolled myself. I've had some vile comments sent to me on my channel, but I know not as vile as Harvey and poor Katie. I think she's done incredibly well to set this up. So I'm going to talk through the article that I've got here from the BBC News. It says, Katie Price urges MPs to tackle online abuse. Katie Price has told MPs of the horrific social media abuse targeted her son Harvey and how she wants to protect him. The model and TV reality star is campaigning for online abuse to be made a criminal offence. MPs launched an inquiry into online abuse after a petition started by Miss Price was backed by over 200,000 people. Harvey, who was 15 at the time, is partially blind, autistic, and has Prader-Willi syndrome. So let's go on to the next page. Miss Price, who has 4 other children, told the Commons Petitions Committee only Harvey had been singled out for cruel mockery, including a lot of racial abuse. They know he hasn't got a voice back, and they mock him more. I think they find him an easy target just to pick on, but I'm his voice. I'm here, and I'm going to protect him. She said she had complained to the police, but they had been unable to take action because there was no specific laws in place to deal with online abuse. The most horrific things have been said about my son, she told MPs, and she had realised through her petition that others had faced similar harassment. Her mother, Amy Price, said, the law is just simply out of date. It's got to be policed more. Katie has always been in the limelight and got used to it, she added, but the abuse of Harvey does upset her, and you do feel emotional. It's hard. In response to the suggestion that she'd invited the insults by posting pictures of Harvey, Katie said, I'm proud of Harvey. It's important for disabled children to also have their voice. So I'm going to give my own view right now on just that section alone. My personal thoughts as somebody on the autistic spectrum is I'm really proud of Katie for doing this petition, because not a lot of people like me get our voices heard. Not a lot of us are able to be successfully verbal. And this petition, it will be more powerful than ever because we're able to have our voices heard by someone else who's passionate, who has an autistic son, a son who has multiple disabilities. And I feel that she has her heart in the right place. And it's just a shame that Harvey gets a lot of hate and targeted all the time. I think this is just really sad. Again, it comes down to a lack of understanding for people with disabilities and mental health issues. And I feel that social media can be vile, but it can be good as well, because social media does do a lot of awareness of disability, but at the same time there is minor individuals who wreck it for everybody. So I feel that she's just doing a really good job and trying to help us get our words out when we're unable to. This campaign is a brilliant idea because there isn't a lot of people who get our abuse out there and get our voices out there. Although she has a story to tell to try and educate the world on disability, I feel that this can also damage a person's reputation because they get judged more or they get made more fun of if they knew that there's petitions going up. But I feel that she is inspirational in doing this for us because she actually understands what it's like for us to have a disability, and having a child with complex special needs, she's able to relate more and be more relatable in the public. So I feel this is only a good thing to help us, and within the disability community it helps us to have someone as an advocate and who is a mother of someone who is severely disabled. I agree also with her that the criminalisation shouldn't just be for people with disabilities but for people everywhere. This should be a starting point to speak out for our experiences for getting trolled. Personally, for me, I've nearly quit social media as it's really impacted my mental health, especially my anxiety disorder. It's really made me feel on edge all the time. I have to constantly watch what I do, what I say, and that I feel like I'm not in a safe place sometimes. Please, what I'm going to say right now is please educate yourself if you are a troll or you have been a troll and you troll people with disabilities. Just think about what you're doing. Take the time to research yourself and just don't jump on the bandwagon. Don't try and pick a fight with someone for a disability. Just Think about what you do before you post them words, because you don't know the impact of what it's like for somebody with a disability to read all these vile comments. It really does push some people over the edge. And for me, I've nearly shut down my channel, my YouTube channel, about 6 times because of the vile comments. People accuse me of being fake, a fraud, telling me I don't have autism, telling me I don't have anxiety disorder. And I do. I'm anxious right now. I'm really, really anxious filming this video. I didn't really want to film it, but you know, needs must. And also, I just want to get my voice out there on this article to say that I fully support Katie Price in her campaign to make online trolling an offence. It should have been done a long time ago, and I feel that the police don't really understand, the media don't really understand. So as somebody with a disability, I fully support Katie. I'm sorry that Harvey has received this trolling. As a fellow autistic person, it is not good enough. It needs to stop now. And it needs to stop before someone takes their life, or before another person gets so isolated that they don't know what to do. So we need to stand together now, because you don't know the impact of someone's words against you. When you're getting trolled, especially with someone with a disability like myself, you don't often know how to deal with it or how to respond to it. So at first you want to self-defend yourself. At the same time, you don't, because you don't know how much longer they're going to go on for, or how much crueler the words could get. So just think about what you say to people. Try and support them. Try and be there as an advocate for them, an ally. Like, I feel the government has much more to do on this subject. I feel we're nowhere near done with it yet. I feel it's just something that we need to do as people with disabilities, mental health, or a neurotypical person. You can be an ally too. I do agree that the government needs to be standing together with us and make cyberbullying an illegal an offence. We need to have an act in place for people with disabilities. And what I will say is, Katie, I'm very sorry for what you and Harvey go through on a daily basis. I know that if you watch this, that you'll understand what I'm trying to say to support you and Harvey. And I just want the government to step up and the social media bullying to stop. If you are things like a newspaper, or you're a tabloid, or you're a radio station, and you've made fun of people with disabilities, just go and educate yourself. Take the time to get to know us. We are human beings. We deserve respect too, you know. We're not just these people who you can make fun of and think it's funny, because it's not. It's not funny. I've had things said about me that are complete horrid and scary, and it's just not nice. Just take the time to get to know us and understand us. And I think that this act will really, really help us. So thank you to Katie Price for doing this for us. I think that this Harvey's Law will actually really benefit us and really help the disability community get some more help that we need right now. And yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there, guys. But thank you so much for listening. I will link the article down below in my video description. And if you want to read more about it, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.